Hello everybody, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Chile. Let us continue on for last left off. So we defeated Argentina in the war. So what are we going to do now? Well, Second Krieg is still about a year and a half away from happening. So we have some time to kind of do our own little things down here in South America. Somebody was saying that we should join the Internationale as soon as we possibly can, which is basically right now. The reason to do that is so Argentina does not potentially go totalist and then can actually just invade us, which would be unfortunate. Argentina threatens us. Yeah, they can just declare war on us if this happens, if we're not in the same faction. So you know what? 25 political power. Let's just join the Internationale right now, because I don't see a reason necessarily not to. Cancel our land lease. Thank you, CSA, for your support in the war. I mean, you're doing a pretty good job now. I'm thinking we could send some troops into the United States. Help them in their civil war. Is there anyone else who's having a similar conflict at the moment? I don't believe so. War against Poland, war against Greece. I mean, there's the Spanish Civil War as well. We can send troops to Spain, or we can send to the United States. And looking at how powerful you are, 74 to 11, you're by far the most powerful faction there. We could send some troops to CNT. To create faction, send volunteers. We could send one division in. If I was to send somebody in, not the cavalry divisions, because those are just trash units that we made. So let's say this guy. Led by, you are an infantry officer, so we can put you in charge. And we're just going to send you to CNT for now. We are missing some resources, a little bit of aluminum, rubber, and tungsten. Okay, France has agreed to join us into the faction, so that means you should all be in the faction as well. Yeah, because Argentina is totalist right now. They could have theoretically invaded us. Your research bonuses. You know what? We'll get that done as well. I'm trying to think. Like, we actually have 7,500 rifles. We have a lot of equipment right now. So we can definitely shrink infantry equipment for now. Let's start getting some support equipment. I am going to probably want to put these into some troops in the future. Yeah, so you're all good. We have our dockyard. 140 convoys isn't a ton. But I mean, I think our navy basically doesn't exist. They should be. We'll dock our ships. I could have Buenos Aires. That's fine for now. So, like, I want to attack either Bolivia or Peru. Bolivia would give us a much larger front line, because I'm pretty sure war with Brazil is probably inevitable. And my reason for thinking that is that they almost always end up joining the Reichspakt. I mean, they can also join the Entente, but they do that slightly less often. Army experience kind of sucks. Land forts kind of garbage. We don't need that. 200% research bonus to infantry equipment. Gotta be the best choice here. I mean, we could theoretically just justify a war against Brazil. Do like a first strike on them. How many troops do they have? 11 to 17. We do outnumber them. But we also outnumber everybody here. We have a lot of tungsten, a decent amount of oil. We also have oil in Argentina as well. Brazil has some rubber. A lot of rubber, actually. Got 70 up there as well. So, I mean, it would be nice to have puppets with large resource pools. Are we importing any steel? No. We are almost out. So I have 5. You know what? Aluminum. We're missing 4. Don't have any from our subjects, so we'll at least get that from the French. Now we have a division over here. What am I going to do with you? Because we want to push our way towards Madrid. But I think I'm going to keep you in the north for now. You're just gonna hang out around Carlos, Spain. Like, I'm not too sure who's gonna win. I mean, I've low hopes for the King of Spain. They're getting supported by, like, there's so many volunteers in all of these factions that once the second Valkyrie begins, like, so many troops are gonna be, like, essentially recalled. Because, well, like half of these armies are just volunteer forces. You guys are gonna have some trouble up here for sure. You have research bonuses now from our allies. 40% boost for resource gain efficiency. 100%. Is that from... Yeah, limited time bonus. I think we have to take that now. I don't want to use my 200% research bonus for, like for 1939. If we can get like the 1940 or even like a 1940, 1942 boost, that's going to be better for us, for sure. I'm pretty sure the Kingdom of Spain is just going to win the war. Carlos, Spain, and CNT both look like they're having a pretty difficult time at the moment. I mean, we could just... How long is 185 days? It's less than a year. Do any of you guys have plans to invade me? Precision strikes. Public works. I mean, I don't see anything in here precisely that's like they're going to attack us anytime soon. And also Peru. Hunt down the socialists. Are you going to invade us? Again, not that I can really tell. But killing both of them would be nice. I mean, world tension's only at 50%. It would be nice to get this up a little bit higher. That does decrease justification time. Calibrating the economy. Will you... No, like it's still just a year away from Alsace-Lorraine. Of course, there is still the possibility that these guys go to war a little bit earlier. Like Germany can suppress French minorities in Alsace-Lorraine. That can have the war start. So there are other ways that conflict can begin. Oh, what's happening over here? Yeah, no, this is just a mess. Good luck, Serbia. I don't have high hopes for your chances. I mean, we have pushed a little bit out. If I can actually get this guy to kill this cavalry division, maybe we can get something there to happen. Maybe. Well, you're all researching. 230% bonus for you. 48 days. I mean, we need to get motorized at some point. We might as well get it done now. And with 156 political power, what do we want? We can get a boost for generic industrial company. We are building military factories right now. So wouldn't it be the worst idea? Yeah, we're already in a war economy. We already have extensive conscription. So I guess we'll just go for generic industrial company, because I really don't think there's anything else we can really do. But actually, we use so many rifles, I will send 2,000 over to the CSA. Give them some support. Of course, we have to worry about the Canadians and what they're going to do. But they can still invade the CSA. Which obviously, as you may know, is bad. Okay, Pacific States and the American Union State have signed the armistice, so now they're going to focus all their attention on killing the CSA. Which is understandable. I mean, they are definitely winning the war. Actually, the Pacific States don't have a front line anymore. They've given all that land to the American Union State. Which actually is probably going to break the AI. And it's actually going to cause, I think, the American Union State to lose faster. And I could send troops to the CSA. How many troops can I send? I'm assuming just one volunteer. Yeah, I can send one guy. So, you know, we'll send you. Might as well, you know, try to help us as much as possible. Because having CNT win here, of course, means that France is not going to have an extra front line, which of course we want. Having the CSA win, it means that Canada should basically not be a threat at all. Because CSA just will completely destroy Canada. There's no question about that. You know what? Let's just justify our war against... We cannot do that quite yet. Unfortunate. Maybe soon, but not right now. So you're still at war with all these guys. Bulgaria's still at war with them. Like, I'm surprised they're holding out as long as they are. It really felt like they would have just eaten shit a long time ago. But apparently not. I still do want to... It's only a 1% boost. It'd be 10% against Brazil, and I'm assuming it's going to be like a 100% against Germany. Yeah. So we could cheese the game, justify a war against Germany, have this boost up to 100%, then justify against, let's say, Bolivia. And that should, even with the penalty, should be faster than 185 days. Because right now, this is a 25% decrease. Which should mean it'll go up to 50%, 50% decrease once it hits 100. But would that be faster? Like, I think so. I think that would be faster. But not by much. Hopefully we can get this guy dead. We'll get us around on these two Carlist troops. How is manpower looking for these guys, by the way? Not great for the Carlists, not great for the CNT. King of Spain has a lot of manpower, which is unfortunate. If we can get this guy killed, it should free up a decent amount of CNT troops to be deployed somewhere else. Just like our plan over in the United States. If we can, kill these small pockets, it'll free up some troops. I'm surprised that the American United States was actually able to put troops all the way up here. I didn't think they would have that capacity. But at this point, the CSA, I'm pretty sure is going to win. I would be surprised if they didn't. Yeah, Greece is dead. The Ottomans, I think, still have a decent chance of winning their war. We kind of want Poland to win their war against Austro-Hungary. We'll see how well that actually ends up going. And like a 1% boost isn't that ideal. Like if we justify against Germany and then immediately cancel the justification, I think that resets the world tension modifier. Which is unfortunate. I mean, you could do something sneaky like just justify a war against the Kingdom of Spain itself. Which we've done in the past. Not against Spain, but against the United States. It works very well. Okay, so we'll help out Norway. Like, we should be able to dislodge these guys eventually. Unless there's, like, a really obvious weak point. And you know what? I do see a very obvious weak point. We're going to go straight down into Florida. See if we can just cut this area off. Our Antarctic claims. Yeah, I mean, we'll claim a little bit of Antarctica. I don't think it makes any difference at all. But we'll see. I really have no idea. It might actually end up making a major difference. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure since the Carlists surrender, Canada is probably just going to send a lot of volunteers to the Kingdom of Spain, which of course is not ideal for us. 1938. You're way too expensive. Let's just go for the 1939 industry tax for now. When will you be there? 4 hours. You guys failed at your one job. You had one job I wanted you to do for me, and you, I guess we can do this. Okay, totalist in the Bahá'í commune does not actually affect us. Socialist Italy has declared war on Legionnaire Italy, which is good for us. I'm like 90% positive. 2% for support artillery seems good. I think it only helps us right now. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. 185. I mean, just like a war against Brazil. I mean, I think it could work. Okay, American United States are moving troops in this position. Unfortunate, but what can he do? Yeah, 153. Wait till Weapons 2 finishes. Get the 1940 improved infantry equipment. For now, we'll hold off. Don't want to get you. Give me a little bit more efficiency cap, please. Yeah, so they are falling back, which is what we wanted. How long is it going to take for you to get to Tallahassee? 2 days. I don't see any American United States troops moving into the region, which is good. What are you guys doing? Trying to make some progress. I see. What's the air looking like? There are no planes in the sky, huh? We can send 8 planes. Okay, but that does show us their air superiority, which is bad for us. For sure. Okay, Russia's announced their ambitions. Again, Russia is our ally. Just in the sense that they will be going to war with Germany as well. Also, wait, they published... They published the last autonomy? I didn't know they could do that. In fact, they're... Wait, they're going to Central Asia. They can integrate them. I didn't know they could puppet them at all. I feel like I'm learning some, learn new things every day. Okay, but our plan of cutting Florida off from the rest of American United States has been successful. We'll see what the AI actually wants to do with this information. But overall, I think this is only beneficial for us. Because if we can actually clean up this little pocket, CSA will have... Yeah, they're going to try to push across the entire thing. Which I think is good for us. And if I can do the same thing, like kind of take this province and then take to this port. And just separate them again. I mean, they're not really encirclements, but... They're like pseudo encirclements. They're kind of what we want. Okay, so you're trying to push your way into a Canadian troop in a fortress. I'd recommend not doing that. And I don't think the Peru or Bolivia are really going to be getting involved in any conflict with us, which is unfortunate. I mean, Paraguay has some claims here, but I'm pretty sure Paraguay cannot do anything. Okay, you're gonna promote syndicalism. So does that mean you're changing ideology? No, it's just a boost of all the ideologies. Okay, that's fine. Dutch Revolution. I mean, that sounds good for us. Bahá'í commune. What are you going to do? And the question is Germany going to invade you? They did join the Reichspakt, so I'm going to go with yes. How many men do you guys have? 11 to 21. Will you be able to survive a German invasion? I'm going to go with probably not. That seems extremely unlikely, but... Yeah, no, there we go. So we'll see how that goes for them. If they can actually just cause any amount of German casualties... That is still a gain for us. I mean, it is going to mean that essentially that the Netherlands is going to be part of the Reichspakt, which is unfortunate. Of course, unless they can somehow survive until Germany, or until the Second Weltkrieg begins. But that seems unlikely to me. Wait, did you guys never join the Belgrade Pact? Okay, I don't know why that is how it is, but... Oh, we can probably get a surround here if I can move my troops quickly enough. Surround these Canadians. Because the Canadians, it's good to get rid of them, because they're definitely going to play a role in the war to come. How are you guys doing? Are you getting what you need done? I mean, you're making some progress for sure. You'll be there in 7 days. You are going to be there in 20 hours. Maybe we can still bust through. I mean, they have created a little, a few more encirclements, which is fantastic. Yeah, not really encirclements, they're just kind of, maneuvers. Okay, I did allow my guy to get encircled, which is less than ideal. Never trust the AI to, I mean, it's definitely my own fault. But I was really hoping that maybe the AI would have followed me. Of course, I shouldn't have relied on them to do that. Do I need anything? The answer is no. So let's just start making some motorized, even though, again, I don't really have a use for them quite yet. I'm sure I will in the future. I think, is there any way I can free this guy? I mean, he doesn't look like he's running out of any supplies. No, he's getting... Oh, because he's getting supplies from France, right. So actually, he's fine. We can't leave Spain, but he is still getting supplied through France, which is just fantastic to not lose a troop. Okay, we did get kicked out of this province, but... I think it's still going okay. And I think it's also going to be a good time... Oh, you're at civil war with the Canadians. Okay, that's good to know. But I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.